Hello guys, welcome back. If you didn't watch the last video, make sure you do before you watch this so you actually know what the hell's going on. For those of you that have watched it and just want a quick recap, fuel's mixing with the oil. We've done a fuel pressure check to make sure it's not forcing too much fuel through. We've done a compression check to make sure our pistons and cylinder walls are okay. They all tested fine. We are now at the stage of injectors. So I guess let's get on with it really. Before we start pulling anything off, I'm thinking it might be worth, I've got a endoscope that just plugs into my phone basically. I'm thinking it might be worth just sticking that down each bore, seeing if we can diagnose which cylinder it is that's really being leaked into by fuel. It's December the 1st, by the way. So yeah, been a few days since we've been out here. It's actually my birthday, so like the video and subscribe, because that will really help me and make my birthday special. Thanks. All right, we are all set up. Now bear with me, because this is not a boroscope, this is an endoscope. I don't have any sort of remote control to angle this via my phone. It's just all via hand control through the cylinder. So some visuals, like, you're probably not going to be able to see very well. I am going to overlay somewhere on the screen so you can see what I'm seeing on my phone. I'll try and show you some clips of it, and yeah, we'll see how we go. Swap the camera over to the side camera. You should be able to see the valves. Let's have a look. Whoa. Right, we're still on the threads at the minute. Let's get through the threads. Whoop. Right, there we go. We're into the cylinder now. Let me just swap this round maybe. Right. I need a bit more play in here, don't I? Alright, so just swap this around quickly. Right, okay. Right, so obviously that's the piston there. Twist here. Alright, okay, so there's our valves. There's one. There's a second one. I mean, you can see the carbon deposit there. So nothing looks terrible in there, I would say. It's just obviously worn slightly. Obviously, you got to remember, I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be a professional. It's not the day to record a video, is it? Obviously. We're back. So we've done the inspection on all of the cylinders. The only thing left for us really to check now is the injectors and seals. I think it's going to be really hard for me to record that with the tank and everything on the bike. It is a lot quicker and easier. Well, not easier. It's a lot quicker to pull them out with just the tank lifted. Access is horrific, probably just as bad as doing the spark plugs. To give you guys a better viewing experience, I think I'm going to pull the throttle bodies completely off the bike. I think we're going to go ahead with that. Yeah, we'll crack on and get the tank off, get the air box off, and pull the throttle bodies out. Let's do it, shall we? Right, what am I doing? What am I looking for? Oh, gloves. Special. Special, special, special. I don't know, should we have the door shut or open? I don't know. How's that going to affect the lighting? Oh, actually, it's quite nice and bright. It's sunny today. Freezing as shit, but sunny. I think it's like 5 degrees Celsius, 4 degrees Celsius at the minute. Horrific, horrific. I hate the cold. Oh, God, it's so cold. Let's get our little woody wood again. Just prop this up whilst I undo the connections. So, fuel tank. So you have a couple of hoses on there. Obviously, you've got the main fuel feed. You'll have a breather hose and an overfill hose. Overfill hose. Obviously, we've still got our fuel pump disconnected, which is the brown connector. We still have that disconnected from last time. So we just need to take off the main fuel line and the fuel level sensor. And then, yeah, we can take the tank off. Obviously, just a couple of bolts either side. And we're good. Right, let's undo the connector for the level sensor. Pull that off. And then it's just the main fuel feed we need to disconnect now. That's fuel tank disconnected. So there we go. Okay, fuel tank out. That better, darling? Okay, now we've got the fuel tank off, we need to dislodge all this wiring harness and get the airbox off, as obviously the airbox is sitting on top of the throttle bodies, which is where our injectors are. And it is more than possible to take the fuel rail off from this position, it's just really awkward. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll take the airbox off and take the throttle body off. There we go. There we go. Oh my God, the fuel! So yeah, I've got air hoses, breather hoses. One's the return to the pair system. So we are going to need to disconnect them. There we go. There we go. Airbox off. Oh, bloody dear. See, every time, something always happens. Hey. That's okay. That is why we have a magnet on a stick. Magnet on a stick that won't get down there. Cool. Got him. Okay, that can come out now. We can pull these grommets out. Bosh. Get them out of the way. So there you go, they're the rubber grommets. So yeah, good trick when you're reinstalling these, put some assembly lube around the grommets, and then when you push it into the frame it'll be much easier. Bum bum bum. Alright, are we just gonna take the throttle bodies completely off? Let it go, let it go. I'm at one with the wind and sky. I've literally had Frozen songs stuck in my head. My 3-year-old seems to really be into Frozen at the minute. I'm not going to judge, but yeah, I've had to watch it probably about 20 times in the past month. Anyway, should we just get the fuel rail off? I think we probably should. Let's get the fuel rail off. Right, you can come up And out of there. ECR, get out of the way. Okay, that's the injector rail off, as you can see. I'm not seeing anything obvious yet. So we've got the injectors out. I think we'll get the test kit. I'm a bit concerned though, because I was expecting to see like a seal cracked or something like that, but perhaps when we test it, we'll find it's just not shutting off properly, and that's what's causing our issue. Yeah, not too sure. We'll see. So let's have a look at these, see if we can find anything. We'll just pull one off the rail at a time. Upper seal looks okay. Nothing obvious. Lower seal. Yeah, that's one of the brand new ones, you can tell. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. And the actual insulator cap doesn't appear to be split. We'll have to, we'll get it plugged in, test the spray pattern. Okay, so we've got our bike battery, some carb spray, and in here is our injector tester kit. We'll hook this up to the battery, give us some power. God, my hands aren't working, it's so cold. Jesus. Right, so we've got some power on here. Now we'll just take a positive and negative lead. I think we'll get some assembly lube and just so we don't pinch. I mean, I know we've got replacement seals, but well, we will have replacement seals very soon, hopefully. Just gonna put a little bit of rubber slip on my finger. Just give that a little rub around the housing, just so it slides in a bit easier. Doesn't risk any extra damage. Cap. Nope, wrong way. Alright, so we'll stick this in here. There we go. And then carb spray bottle on here. Just want to test if we push on this, will it come out? Or?
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Oh, great. That's one of my injectors gone. Wait, had it a bit more snug than that. Clearly not. I'll obviously just hold it in place. Let's see if it just starts spraying. Yeah, there's no leak on that at all. It's completely dry. So that one's obviously okay. We'll just, we'll hook it up anyway, just give it a test. It's, boom, boom, boom. Positive. Oh, my hands are so cold, I'm shaking. I can't get it on. There we go. Don't know if you can see that. I'm doing it against the wall here, just so we pop that back on. Pulse. It's a healthy spray pattern. It's not leaking. God, why is it every time in my mouth, man? Hopefully we'll find something here. Come on. Check this one. Right, that's the primary injectors all tested. I've not been able to find anything. There's nothing obvious. All the seals are brand new on this one. So it must have been the secondary seals, the secondary injector seals I didn't replace previously. God's sake.
I am from Indeed Human Resources. I would like to discuss a job with you. Please add my number on WhatsApp.
I'm just getting scam calls today. Yeah, there's nothing obvious, nothing that can quantify for that amount of fuel in my oil. It is literally over the full mark now. Yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know, because these injector seals are fine. The injectors were spraying nicely and not leaking after I was shutting off power to them. Unless now and again they're getting stuck open, but you know, it can't be a now and again thing, surely, not with how much fuel is in there. This is something that's quite consistent, I think. It must be something that's quite consistent to warrant that much fuel in the oil. yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll test the secondary injectors. Hopefully we find something there. If we don't, then I guess we'll have to send the injectors off for testing. That's the only other thing we can do, really, right? Ah, dear. Right, let's take this off. Shall have a look, shall we? Get rid of that for a minute. Okay. Well, guys, I really don't know. There's nothing obvious. Nothing obvious. All right, guys, so I made a couple of calls. My injectors need professional testing. So we've sent the injectors off to him. Hopefully we're gonna have that back in a few days. Start making a plan to get this bike back in order. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Like the video, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.